Hello and welcome to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. Holy shit, this game came out on Steam about a month ago, I guess. It originally came out, of course, in 1999, which is 15 years ago. I still remember, and I'm just gonna jump in here. If you want to hear the opening scripts or whatever, just go YouTube it on another channel. I'm actually gonna talk over it as much as I can, because I enjoy talking. Anyway, it came out in 1999 and I still remember the very first day I got it. Actually, when I got my PlayStation, I got it when I was the age of 12. I had my, not communion because I'm an atheist, or I'm an agnostic, I'm not actually an atheist. It's basically, I don't give a shit. The difference between atheist and agnostic is that atheist denies the existence of God. I actually don't care if it exists or not, because it has no effect on my life whatsoever. So basically, I'm not religious, but I'm not saying it can't be either. Anyway, so it wasn't my communion, it was something else, like a celebration of independence or something at the age of 12. So anyway, I got my PlayStation then and Final Fantasy VII, which was my very first game on the PlayStation. And my very first video game actually outside of Nintendo. Then of course I immediately loved the game. I mean, it's a great game. And then when Final Fantasy VIII came out, my parents were separated. They were looking into a new house. My grandmother recently was put into a home, so that house was free then, and we lived there. There was only one television, and I recall coming home from school, starting playing it until dinner. Had to put it off for dinner and didn't encounter a save point by then, so I actually had to replay the start again. But I mean, it didn't really matter because the opening scene at that point was for me insane. I was actually 13 years old, and wow, it really came out 1 year after 7. Not that long then. Maybe I didn't buy 7 immediately, of course. Could be that. Anyway, I still actually have those games lying about in my little room here, and I actually also bought them on my PSP, so they're also on that, and my screen for my PSP is currently cracked as well, so that's not good, is it? So I either buy a new PSP or get it repaired or whatever to play it, because there's Final Fantasy VII on it, Final Fantasy VIII on it, Final Fantasy IX on it on the PSN, so you can also play it on other PlayStation consoles. But seeing as Steam is something separate, they get more money from me. It is on Steam for like 12 euros something, and it is an awesome game. I mean, you can hook up a controller, which I'm doing right now, to the screen, and then you or to the PC, they can obviously just play it with the controller like you would do on your PS3. So, end the opening, and we'll see. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII came out in 1999 by Square. Our hero, or whatever you want to call him, Squall, as you can see him right there, got hit in the face by damn Cypher. So this is Doctor. I also thought she was a bit more fat. Also, my up keys and stuff doesn't work. I actually have to do this with an analog stick, which I fucking hate. It doesn't matter what I do, so my forehead hurts. Of course it hurts, dude. What do you want? I mean. So she says like, hey, what's your name? You're like, Derp, Squall. How does she not know this? I mean, actually, I'm surprised that the text is going so fast. Like, isn't it normal that you have to put a setting for that? To just make it faster, you know, for speedrunners and stuff like that. You have plenty of people that speedrun games like this, although I have no clue how. And there's also plenty of people, which I do actually find more interesting, where they have like certain limitations to their own, like no junctioning. I don't know actually what the thing is for Final Fantasy VIII. Like Final Fantasy IX, I think. Usually it's no leveling, right? Like Final Fantasy XII, they have no leveling. Usually have an item that stops you from getting any experience and stuff like that. So here's your hut instructor, probably crush for a lot of little boys. Damn, this woman, so annoying. Like, holy shit. Can I not run? Seriously, I wanna run. Wait, how do I run? Stupid woman, shut up. Anyway, she's your instructor. You're at a school, apparently. For those that do not know Final Fantasy VIII story, I suggest you go buy it and play it yourself. It's a really awesome game, of course. I think it's one of the better Final Fantasies. I think a lot of people consider it to be better than 7 even, and I know for a lot of fans that's like you know, a very bad thing to say, because most people prefer 7, of course. Then probably, I don't know, 9? 9 was a good game as well. A lot of people hated 12. I guess, actually, like most of them. They're just unique in their own way, and they have their own goods and bads. And just have to live with it, you know? I mean, holy shit, the sound is so high, I'm still gonna lower it a bit more. Why? I'll see if I can fix it for next time. So we're just saying that you still have to, you know, do shit. And I do. So here's Quistis just saying, hey dude, just cut up the face of your training opponent. Has like a huge scar now all over his face. Maybe you should be a bit more careful next time. The guy's an asshole, by the way. So she's saying something like, hey, I want to see you. And you go like, hey, hot baby. Oh yeah, I wanna go into your fire cavern. Actually, I recently searched for, like on the Let's Play archive, there are people who do it in screenshots. And maybe that's one of the more interesting... Yeah, whatever, don't care. Get out of here, Boone. I guess that's one of the more interesting Let's Plays there is. So here's your study panel, we're just at down. And it was in the screenshots, but for some odd reason it got deleted. And it was probably one of the more interesting Let's Plays. Like, the guy was really good in his humor. No clue why I just did that. That's because, you know, I fucking work with a analog stick. Achievements synchronized with the server. Who the fuck gives a shit about achievements? So anyway, we now learn how to, you know, do things. I actually don't give a shit, because I actually know all of them. Or at least most of them. So let's go to the screen. Can we junction? Yeah. God damn it. So we're gonna junction like Shiva to him. Somewhere you can see which is the better one. Whoops. Obviously should like get him to draw things, and then go for GFs and say what they should learn. This obviously has to learn something like time magic refine, right? Oh no, cart. No? Really? I think it's all about magic refining, right? But some odd reason... Is it cart? Really? Probably strength here, right? Strength, and this one can learn what? HP and vitality. I think you should learn cards here. Like, if you can card monsters, they then... Yeah, card probably is the better one. Anyway, we still have to junction that, but... anyway, how junctioning works is... You have your guardian forces, your GFs, who just, you know, you can junction to your hero or to one of your characters. Here we meet one of them, but doesn't join our party yet. Stupid woman. Runs into us, we're an asshole. No, we're not. We're just gonna be nice and ask if she's fine. it's some kind of role playing, but it doesn't actually matter. So here she's saying, can you give me a tour? I'm like, yeah, sorry, I don't have the time. The thing is, I don't actually learn anything from it, you don't gain anything from it, and I actually want to talk to this guy. So we got a bunch of cards. So now we can start playing card games. Card game is pretty interesting, but it's just better to, you know, refine cards from it. And that's the reason to... Normally one of the GFs... Oops, wrong button. One of the GFs has the ability to refine cards. Use card command, yeah. From an item. Normally you can change the cards into... I think it's the ability he or she gets to learn afterwards. Anyway, this little guy has a card we actually want. I'm not gonna do this often, by the way. I'm just gonna see if he plays with it or not. And how I'm gonna do this. Anyway, the rules are pretty simple. Oh wait, we're that side? I'm kidding. You see what your opponent has and you lay down things accordingly. I'm just gonna put this in the middle because it's one of the worst cards there are. Does he have anything lower than 5 on the bottom? Higher, he doesn't. So if we take over that, we win that card, and he can only take over that with that one. Yep, he can take that bet with everything. So we'll just put this here. And now we can secure... Oh, we can't. Holy shit. I might lose this. If he puts that there, we gain that... Oh no, it's a draw. No, we win. No, it's a draw. Okay. So yeah, he actually has something we would like to get. Anyway, you can't gain here, you can't gain there. It's a bit of an annoying thing they added there. A lot of talking, no one gives a shit about talking. This is a game, people. There's a draw point, like really close by, here to the left normally. Yep. I think it's something like Q or whatever. Yep. I don't think I can Junction Magic, right? Oh, I can. It's not gonna do anything yet. And this is the other way Junction works. So anyway, you Junction Guardian Forces. After you Junction Guardian Forces, they have abilities which you can equip, like extra strength, extra spirit, blah blah blah. So here she's saying blah 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 about Junction tutorial. We're just gonna skip that. If you wanna look it up, you can obviously look it up. It's pretty easy. You can just junction things like this. So you go to Junction GF. You have, yeah, this is to another guy. So you Junction GF. Then you have these selections like what do you want to do? Well, we want to be able to cast magic, summon the Guardian Force, and draw. You also have abilities sometimes which come on the GF, and then you can always Junction Magic. So if you had magic here, you can Junction that, and that should make that stat bigger. Anyway, we're gonna see what we can learn Shiva, because I think, yeah, Strength Plus is probably the better one. And we're gonna be leveling a bit here. I'm actually gonna cut a video here, or at least I'll do one fight and then I'll cut the video and keep doing it, and then come back to you guys and tell you what I did. So on the beach here you have these fishies. They gave you like 3 AP a piece, which is obviously better than which is obviously better than anything else. I hope my trigger is on the right one. It is. They are a bit of a hassle to beat, but that's not gonna matter that much. I'm also not sure if you can actually draw like really good things out of them. I think the better one to draw from. Oh yeah, I'll explain that like in a small second here. What drawing is. Wow, this guy is being an asshole, or at least a real pain in the ass to kill. He's still not dead. I'm not sure if boost is active either when you summon a GF. So anyway, when you're attacking, like right now you saw that it actually did more damage. You have a certain window where you can press R1. And here we're drawing magic and stocking it. Why is this useful? Well, first of all, this is the way you get to learn magic. But not only that, this is also the way you gain magic and you gain more power. So stocking up on 100 of everything is actually one of the better things. We'll sleep and cast this on this guy. So just to make sure that we can, you know, draw a bit. Which is my usual tactic. I'm gonna do that off screen, by the way. I'm not gonna do this right now. And I'm just gonna kill him here. They do seem to do a bunch of damage, but there's another mob nearby where you can draw Cure from. And then it obviously doesn't matter anymore if he or she, or the monster in any case, does a lot of damage. And wow, there's some issue in the background if you can see it with the cloud. It's there's like an entire line running through it. It's pretty well done, guys. Pretty well done. Missed the trigger there, didn't matter. So yeah, we did kill him, and I think we should gain something like 6 AP here from it. So this is just the experience from your hero. You gain items, of course, which you can usually refine into things. And yeah, we gain 6 AP. So anyway, I am gonna cut the video here. I'll be right back in a small second, but I mean I'm gonna do some off-screen leveling and gathering things. So I'll see you guys in a small second. Hello, welcome back. So we did level a bit. Let me get on the right screen before something goes wrong here. Anyway, so Quetzalcoatl finally learned card, and we are now learning card modifier, because that's actually gonna be the way to gain a lot of really good items early and really good magic early. And then probably later on I'll go for one of those two junctions. Boost is something I usually pick up as well. For Shiva, she learned Strength Junction, and what does this do? Well, if you now go to Squall, where his magic is junctioned, you can see Strength is on Blizzard. Well, if we de-equip it, we lose 10 Strength, so he's actually hitting a lot harder right now. Oh, he's actually low in HP, huh? So we are gonna use like some potions here. She doesn't need one. Then we're gonna do actually what we need to do when we get there. So yeah, this guy, he's the one who had Cure, but you'll see how much heavier we hit right now, like 134, where previously it was in like something of the 50s. And I got a text message from someone. Interesting. I don't think so. Give me a sec. So someone is asking me if I want to do two-headed giant pre-release tonight. I think I actually do. It's like at 7 o'clock, comparing to what's the other ID? So it's 7 o'clock. You then draft, that's 8. So you have like 3 to 4 rounds, probably 4. It's way too late. And just link me. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get Ifrit here. Oh, for those that don't know what's gonna happen, sorry for the spoiler. That's only gonna take a short amount of time. After that, I'm gonna level up again. This time with Ifrit, because while leveling I was like, why am I doing this already? I should just stop after the strength one, because then that's all I need, right? Because I just need Squall to hit really hard and to have blizzards to be casting on that guy. You'll see what I mean. It's pretty obvious what I need to do here. We level up again, GFs keep on receiving AP, that's all we want anyway. So here, this is where Junctioning Magic is explained. We obviously already know about this. I already know how to use my gunblade, thank you. Now, here we get the option between times. And do hope I won't fail this here. We're fine, or we should be fine. And we're gonna go for the 10 minutes. Now you have several options. You can obviously just rush through the mobs and do whatever, or you can do as I do, just kick everyone's ass and then kill the boss as quickly as I can. So anyway, she's just like making small talk while I run through a place full of lava. I don't know about you, but if I was in a place full of lava like that, I'm not one guy willing to make small talk. Just look at that. That lava could be here any fucking second. Instead, she's like, hey, most guys choke up when they come here with me, cause I'm one sexy bitch, dude. Come on. What does she expect? Look at that. Look at those pixels. Just like 10 pixels make up her face. She's like such a sexy thing. So, cause I got leveled up again. There's a drop point to our right, which will get on the backtracking out of this cave. And see, look at that. Look at how close that lava is to your feet. And she's just sitting there making small talk. I'm actually gonna run from this, I think. How do I run? Okay. Yeah, use an ice deck for these. I do not fucking care. I think it's something that always happens. Don't tell me I am not fighting the boss here. Nope. It's only 2 bats. We can easily kill those. Like 2 or 3 hits. Shouldn't take up a lot of our time. They actually die pretty fast. That's interesting. So I'm gonna make Quistis just keep on casting Blizzard, I think, or and Squall just attacking, because that's probably the fastest. Now, what is this fight? It's obviously against a really big guy. And I don't get it, like, does every C10 get like a Ifrit? Like, this is your trial for Siege, right? And it joins you afterwards. Like, everyone has to do this trial. And it seems unlikely that each and every one of you gets a fucking GF like this. So let's see how much Blizzard does. It's not Junction, so it doesn't actually matter. I also have no clue what his HP pool is. It doesn't even do as much as Squall hits, so we're just gonna keep on attacking him then. I think that should be enough. This attack from him is actually pretty hard. Yep. But I mean, it doesn't matter, we're not even gonna use cures. If you use Shiva, she actually does a lot of damage, but I don't think she's worth the time. Because even now already he's like, "Oh, not bad for a human." I'm like, holy shit, dude. I just started hitting you. Is it dead already? No. He's just doing super attack again. And if you look at this, like, the graphics are pretty bad, but for 1999 they're actually really good. Like, and remember when it came out. And as I said, I really enjoyed playing it back then. Obviously I enjoyed playing these kind of games all the time because they're awesome. So we don't gain any speed, but to do get an Ifrit card, which we can refine into something, we gain 20 AP. So we get in our third guy. Elemental Junction. What does it do? Yes. I'm actually gonna read through this because I think she's something about. Oh no, I know what it's about. I don't actually care. What she's saying is, well, let's first junction Ifrit to this guy. Then let's see. So this is basically strength elemental attack. So you can say like, yeah, my attack should do 50% fire or 50% blizzard. Can I? Is this the same? It's the same. So seeing that we are in this cave, I am gonna do 50% blizzard because then it just does more. And then we want Ifrit to learn fire magic, refine, summoner magic, HP junction. I think something like boost first and then fire magic, refine. What does boost do? Well, when you summon a GF, you can hold select and then mash your square button, or for me it's square button, I don't know what. So basically we can draw this because we're full on those. But basically you can mash the button at certain intervals and then it does more HP. I think the maximum is 255 to get, and you start at something like 140. What does this guy actually have from magic? I knew he had something that I probably want. It is thunder. Meh. I guess I could like draw from this guy, but it's not worth the time, especially not a video. Like if I want that, I'll probably do it at another point. And for some odd reason, actually, they added something in the Steam Final Fantasy version where you can just, you know, up the magic or the number of magic you have of a certain thing. Like if you right now I just drew some thunders, I could quit the game, like save the game of course, quit the game, and then start replaying it, or just when I launch it, go to Magic Boost or something it's called, and just say like, yeah, now I have 100 of these, which would make grinding a bit easier, but I don't think it's worth it. Like it's worth it in a way. Wow, this bomb still lives after a hit of 280. Wow, pretty sick. So I'm gonna keep on grinding here. I'm gonna get a video, but I am gonna keep on grinding just to level my guys a bit. They gain like 1 AP of that. So that was the fire cavern. That was one of our seatings. I think the very first time I took it at 40 minutes because, you know, I was a noob. But now in between I grinded for like half an hour. And as you can see, the magic strength junction and now the elemental junction really makes it a lot better. I'm gonna finish this fight here. And even back then I didn't add or didn't hide or didn't make the speed of fights faster. So that's also a flaw back then, I guess. But we should exit here in just a second. Okay. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys for the next one.